You're listening to the Filmspotters podcast, the number one film podcast hosted by Tom and Isaac. A reminder that we are a non-profit podcast and any proceeds will go to charity. Enjoy the show.
Hello. And what? I'm not Isaac. That's so crazy. That's right. This is me, Tom, the new king of Filmspotters. And this is the Oscars special. But that doesn't mean that I'm alone, because Isaac should also be here if his mic's working. Talk.
Hello.
I want you to talk. I need you to talk.
This is your bit.
Yes, this is my bit.
I was told not to talk, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in
You
between.
weren't. I said you can talk.
Okay. You won't hear much from me this episode. This is mainly Tom.
Yeah.
This is all Tom. He's organised this. We love him for it. He's watched all 51 films.
Well, no, okay, right, that was a joke.
What do you mean?
That doesn't matter. You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
We'll
Tom's going to talk. I'm going to sit here and have a nap.
And
See you guys later.
Well, so yes, like he said, this is the Oscars special. I have watched and ranked all 50 Oscar nominees. That includes the documentaries, the shorts, the animated shorts, everything. Every single one. And, yeah, it's taken up the better part of a month. But it's been a lot of fun, and there's some really good stuff on there. So hopefully they can get some new recommendations, stuff that you might not have particularly have wanted to see. So, should be good. I was going to quickly give a huge thanks to the Oscars Death Race website, Discord server, and Reddit community, because without those guys, I would not have been able to do it. And I know you're laughing, but
Yep.
they're just good guys,
Yep.
and I literally would not have been able to complete this race without them. So thank you so much to everyone across on that.
Are we alone, Tom? Have we got anybody else here with us?
Producer Sam's over there, but
Yeah, but we need to introduce him. He's in his corner still.
yeah, this is true.
Yeah,
Hi,
and
Sam.
what?
Have you seen any Oscar nominees this year?
I think he's still upset Bad Guys 2 didn't get nominated.
I
For
know.
Best
I was
Animated
expecting
Feature.
it to.
No,
Oh, well.
it didn't make nearly enough money. Yeah, and what?
Alright.
No, put your headset back on. Right, I don't want any more lip from you today. This is Tom's episode, and you're ruining it.
Yeah.
You're ruining it. Get back in your booth.
So let's begin.
Sorry, I get so angry when he tries upstaging you. But yeah.
I'd like to start by saying that there is some heavy themes in this episode, mostly due to the subject matter of some of these documentaries, especially, but a couple of films that I will get into later. Obviously, very sensitive topics of really horrific situations, and that just be warned that these will be coming up. I'm not going to say too much on them because they're far too much for me to properly get across anything important about.
Are you going to do a little disclosure before each?
Yeah, I'll say when they're coming up.
Good boy.
So let's get started with one which is not anything. I mean, it's the worst one, and it's one I tried to get Isaac to watch. This is Diane Warren Relentless, which is nominated for Best Song for Dear Me.
Jesus Christ.
And Dear Me, this is awful. I hated it so much. So this is a documentary about the songwriter Diane Warren, the most Oscar-nominated person who hasn't won the award. And it's just an ego fest. Every single person surrounding her in this documentary just treats her as she's some sort of deity. And it's so weird because her songs are not good. There's so many famous people here and they're all just treating her this way. It's awful. There's also a section where she's just basically complaining that she hasn't won an Oscar. And
As
then
if she doesn't do that already.
Exactly.
Every day on Twitter.
No, I know. And
X.
she's really mad about it. She's won an honorary award, but she hasn't won the official competitive award, which means she's in the competitive EGOT winner. And that's what she wants.
She's never going to win.
No, she's not, because the song on this is genuinely shit. It's sung by Kesha, who we all know is a really good singer.
Kesha in this day and age.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know, and the way they explain it, this is Kesha's song because it needs so much. No, just screw off. This is awful, and I really hated it. Next is, number 49, Oh my god, there's so many here. Jurassic World Rebirth, which is nominated for Best Visual Effects. Close your mouth.
That was a fun movie.
It was no.
It's a fun movie. I saw it for my 18th. It's fun. I won't hit any slander.
Okay, well, this is the 7th film in the Jurassic Park franchise, in which a team travels to another island, yet another one, to get dinosaur DNA to cure heart disease or something. This is the nominee I saw the longest ago. So, sure, things could have changed in my mind. However, I did not enjoy it. I fell asleep during it. It's boring, it's repetitive, the characters are dull. The visuals are fantastic, to be fair, and the scale that Gareth Edwards uses is fantastic. Like, you can't knock that at all. But it's not saying it's not a worthy nominee, but it's just not a very good film. So I don't know if you have anything to say on that at all, other than I'm wrong.
I think it's a pretty good film.
Thank you. 48, it's Viva Verdi, which is nominated for Best Song for Sweet Dreams of Joy. And this is a documentary about a retirement home for classical musicians. And I was bored from start to finish. I could not get into it very well. It's subbed, which doesn't help. It's just kind of boring. It doesn't focus on the people of the retirement home as much as you'd want it to. There's one bit where it does really focus on this one woman who's a Japanese opera singer who moved to Italy in the 50s and was basically just oppressed throughout her whole career, even though she's like phenomenally good. And I found that all thoroughly interesting. And then it just talks about the home, and then I just can't be bothered. And it's not as interesting as it should be.
Where can you watch this?
I think it's on where I watched it is a sort of streaming site. It's called Jolt, where you can rent it.
It's not on like Prime Video or anything.
No. There's nothing like easy accessible. But you have to go through a paywall for it.
Before you go on the next one, quick edit. Is the microphone right being here with the gum?
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
I had gum in the last episode.
It won't pick it up?
No.
Bad.
Cool. Can you chuck me the gum, by the way?
Yeah, you're doing great, by the way.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
And from here.
Yep.
The song itself is fine. I'm not a huge fan of opera. I realise that writing this now is quite interesting, given Timothy Chalamet. I wrote this.
Sports from 7 years ago.
I know. Interesting that I wrote this before he said that. So,
but you didn't, because you said it 7 years ago.
I know, it's crazy. In any case, it's fine. It's an interesting pick, I think, but unusual. I thought the song was fine. 47 is the first short on this list, Friend of Dorothy, which is nominated for Best Short Film. This is about a boy who befriends a 90-old, I think maybe 80, 90-year-old woman. At the end of her life, she knows that she's going to die. And she helps sort of harness his acting ability because he's actually a pretty good actor. And being 30 minutes, the only thing I can really get from this is that Miriam Margolyes is really cool.
I was going to ask, this is the Miriam Margolyes.
Yeah, this is the Miriam Margolyes short. And
Margolyes? I would Margolyes.
Margolyes, well, I can't.
I could have sworn it's Margolyes.
It might be. It probably is. In any case, I can see why people would enjoy this. It's quite sweet, it's touching, but it's too short to have any emotional impact on me. If it was slightly longer, I think they really could have gone for it, and I think they could have had the budget to do it. And I think it would have been better if they had done such. But maybe this is a proof of concept. I don't know. Number 46 is The Lost Bus.
I've seen that one.
You haven't? No? Obviously, being this low, it's not great. This is nominated for Best Visual Effects. And, I mean, that's quite a trend for these lower nominees, isn't it?
Paul Greengrass, isn't it?
Yes. This is a film about a bus driver who must evacuate a group of school children and their teacher during a Californian wildfire. It's a very harrowing film. It's not harrowing in the way that a lot of these are, but it's more harrowing in the fact that, like, it's a very intense sort of survival type thriller. It's fine. It's definitely not Greengrass's best, and it's not his best at doing this sort of stuff. But if you know anything about the visual in this, like, you should not be surprised that it made it into this category.
Yeah.
Because they filmed it with real fire on this bus. Yeah. The production is genuinely impressive, and I'm really kind of glad they got this nominee, even if the film is kind of boring. Yeah. Matthew McConaughey does nothing for this, unfortunately.
Nothing burger with a side of nothing.
Nothing burger, yeah, pretty much.
Did you see the one he did for Netflix with Tom Hanks, News of the World?
No, I did not see that.
That one's very good. I recommend that one.
Okay. I know he can do good stuff. I quite like Captain Phillips. It's not as controversial as that can be.
Oh, that was Greengrass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then also Bourne, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did the Bourne films as well. This one's okay. It's decent, but it leaves no impression afterwards. And the only good scene's the bit where they finally do escape the fire. Not really a spoiler.
Of course they're going to escape the fire.
Yeah, they're not actually going to have a scene where they just burn a bunch of children to death. So number 45 is Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renault. This is nominated for Best Short Documentary, even. Documentary short, whatever. This is a short film, like I said, compiles many clips from before and after the death of Brent Renault, the first journalist killed during the Ukrainian war. Obviously, a slightly dark subject here. And it can be pretty interesting in the profound impact that he had on lots of people's lives. And I think especially bits during his funeral were quite powerful. However, this doesn't really have much to say about why he died, and I think it could have been more interesting in talking about, like, sort of the Ukrainian war and how journalists have been killed during this. I can understand why that hasn't been explored, and the balls on his brother Craig's, incredible man, completing his documentary and everything, even in spite of grieving over his brother. And it's an incredible short. It's just not really for me. I can see why people would like it, and I can see it why it's Oscar nominated. 44, Deep Breaths. Deep breaths, everyone in the audience. It's Avatar Fire and Ash.
That's generous. That is generous.
And this is nominated for Best Costume Design, and it is my choice and prediction for Best Visual Effects. This is, of course, the third entry in the ongoing Avatar saga, which sees the Sully family once again fighting against the hummus. Here's what I've written here.
Hummus. Hummus. Boys, those that dastardly hummus, mate. Dastardly.
I know it might just be me putting this film out, obviously maybe not for you, Isaac, but I know there's a couple of people who'd be a little bit angry that this is quite so.
Yeah, I think it's the same man who's going to be angry at our Pixar ranking.
In any case, it's not a film for me. I found it quite long and dull, and the plot just wasn't too interesting.
Yeah.
And it's basically a rehash of Way of Water. In any case, the visuals are basically the only reason you go to these things anyway. And if you're sitting close to the screen in a huge cinema, you get the full impact of that, and it's still well deserving of its award, especially like the Telican scenes as well.
It's going to win. It's going to win Best Visual Effects.
Like I was saying, it's my prediction as well for this category, and I'm surprised it didn't get nominated for Best Sound, quite frankly. In any case, 43 is the first animated product on this list. This is The Three Sisters, which was nominated for Best Animated Short, and this tells the tale of three sisters on an island and what they do when a new neighbour showed up to join them. I don't know, man. This is just kind of fine. Like, some fun animation. It's a somewhat sexist story, really.
Is it?
They're all sort of fawning over one guy, and it just feels a bit generic, a bit like, this is kind of dated. Like, so if this sort of thing had come out like the 80s, maybe then it would have been better received.
Okay, I get it.
But I don't know, it just didn't do much for me. There's the man who shows up on the island. He is very funny because he just says, "Hey," and that's the only thing he ever says.
Hey.
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 It's just incredibly.
That fixed my audio.
42 is Two People Exchanging Saliva, which is nominated for Best Short Film. And it's about a world in which kissing is punishable by death, and things like possessions and stuff that you buy are paid for by being slapped in the face.
That sounds all right to me.
In any case, this seems to be like the front runner for this category. I don't think it's gonna win. I don't think it's my prediction in the end, but it's not for me, dude. It's a purposefully metaphoric concept, and I think it's just kind of okay. It's just a bit boring.
Is it very film studies?
Oh, it is very film studies. It's black and white French film about that concept.
Oh, God.
It's a world that's not explored to the extent which I would have liked to have seen it explored, because I think it's an interesting idea. But the fact that it being a short doesn't really do much for it, unfortunately. Number 41 is another short film, Butcher's Stain, which is nominated for Best Short Film, like I said. This shows the process of a man goes through when he's accused of tearing down hostage posters in his workplace. It is notable to say that this is an Israeli film. This is made in Israel, and it's showing that how people who aren't in support of their government are discriminated against.
Okay, I get it.
And it gets across that message, but it doesn't do a good job of going into any more detail about this. It's like, these people are discriminated against, okay, but what more? But what else, And it feels like it doesn't give too much of an answer about that.
You think it needs to give something a bit more?
Yeah,
more of a kick.
Especially for a subject about this. Like, there's some really interesting bits in this, sort of about the main character's support of people in Gaza, but it doesn't do too much more with that, and that's my slight issue with it, basically.
No, that sounds really interesting.
It is really interesting, and I think that, like I said, the concept's better than
I regret not watching some of these. Some of these sound really interesting.
It is, it genuinely is really interesting.
Yeah, especially considering these are shorts.
Yeah. In any case, I think it's just okay, but, Number 40 is a very similar sort of subject. This is Children No More Were and Are... I'm sure... Have I written this wrong? Children No More Were and Are No More. And this is nominated for Best Documentary Short. And this documents the silent protests held against the Israeli government for their genocide. And again, this basically explores the same subject matter. I think slightly more interestingly, because we're seeing people like actually doing something about it almost, and it has slightly more to say, but at the end of the day, it's still not really going too much further into it.
It's a very bleak category.
I know.
Like, can we not make a comedy? Well, there's a comedy in live action short film, but can we not just make a funny documentary short, please?
You are fat out of luck on there, I'm afraid.
Why can't we make a documentary about... Who would make a good documentary short about...
The thing is about the documentary shorts is that it's really not enough time to properly, fully explore a subject.
Caleb Cox, that'd be a good documentary short.
I'd
watch that.
That would be nice. Okay, number 39 is Come See Me in the Good Light, which is nominated for Best Documentary Feature. And this documents what may be the last year of Poet Laureate Andrea Gibson's life. And this is quite a sad one as well. But there's no joy to be found in documentaries.
There is no joy to be found in documentary.
Especially the Oscar-nominated ones. And I think, whilst they are important, this one isn't the most pressing of issues. But it's a sad exploration of this person's life. And it's only down here because I don't think the filmmaking really sold it for me particularly.
Do you not?
I think it's just okay, but I think they could have explored it a bit more interestingly. And there's a bit of dead section in this, towards the middle, which I think they could have done something a bit more interesting, exploring this sort of subject. It's just kind of okay, and I felt that their lives could have been a bit more well captured, in my opinion.
Okay.
Number 38 is Perfectly Strangers, which is also nominated for Best Documentary Short. They're all quite low. You were saying about having a fun one. This is the most fun one on here because it is basically just lovely footage of donkeys walking around in a street.
I quite like the sound of that.
It's 15 minutes. It's nothing deep. It's just pretty fine. And I can't really put it too much higher because it's just donkeys walking around.
Yeah, sounds like my kind of film.
Yeah. Okay, number 37 is Forever Green, which is nominated for Best Animated Short. I'd like to put out a little thing saying that the best animated shorts are freely available on a website called the Animation Showcase. If you have a login with the Death Race website, that's how I'm able to watch these ones. You're able to just go and watch these freely online. And I'd recommend watching most of them. This one is about a young bear and its relationship with a tree who's sort of this parental figure to it.
Right.
I've heard it being compared to like a Pixar short or something like that.
No.
The animation's very, very nice. If you see any image of this, it's stunningly beautiful. But this ain't Bao. This is not Bao. If you've seen it, then you know this is not Bao. It's just kind of good. So, yeah. 36 is Kokuho or Kokuo. Kokuo. This is about a young boy who, after his father is killed, is taken in to perform kabuki dance as a part of kabuki performances, I guess, as a part of a prestigious dynasty, prickling his friend and current heir to the family and the progress of all this. This is a 3-hour film, and it's not very epic for what it actually is about. It feels like they're trying to like copy, not copy Amadeus, but like it's trying to be like an Amadeus, but
I got you.
Japan. But it really drags, and it drags a lot towards the end. It jumps forward through time quite often, and it means you can't really get too settled in any particular part of the story, and I find that quite difficult to watch. There's a lot of sort of messy relationships and familiar bonds, and it's a lot to keep track of, and it really becomes daunting towards the end of this. However, the makeup does look absolutely incredible. Like, whenever they're doing kabuki performances and stuff, this is just operating at its absolute peak. It looks beautiful. The dances are well choreographed. Like everything that's going on with them, fantastic. It's just a shame that I didn't get too invested in the personal drama of this. But it's definitely my pick for best makeup and hairstyling. Number 35 is The Singers, which is my prediction for best short film. And this is about an impromptu singing contest in a bar when money gets put on the line. And this is just kind of lovely and warm. It's set in like a sort of, I don't think it's an Irish pub, but it's like if the Banshees of Inisherin was sort of slightly nicer. I saw your head perk of that one.
What's this about Banshees of Inisherin?
It's like a Banshees of Inisherin style pub.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Bunch of recluses, and there's some really nice singing in this. It's just a nice short film, and I think this is probably going to take the award for it at the end of the day.
What's it called?
The Singers.
Singers.
This is on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Freely available everywhere.
Freely available, and you say it's like Banshees.
Well, not like Banshees, but like it's that sort of vibe of pub, you know. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of a long time to actually get into the singing itself, but that's not a huge issue. Number 34 is Surat, which is nominated for Best International Picture and Best Sound. And this is about a man and his son who travel with a group of rave goers to find their daughter/sister, respectively, obviously, at a rave in the African desert, sort of North African desert this is. And I really wanted to like this a lot more, but it's just so... It was too stressful for me. And that's not something that happens to me particularly often.
Yeah.
I was watching this just in my room with my headphones on, and I just had to take them off at a certain point because I was genuinely like about to have a panic attack.
Oh my god.
So
they're playing this at the Arts Centre now. I think this is one.
Oh, I'm kind of glad I watched it at home instead of the Arts Centre.
I think this is one I think I might be skipping.
Yeah.
I might be skipping this one.
I think you wouldn't like it particularly much. It's very stressful. There's a couple of moments in this which are just horrifically daunting. And I just found it quite hard to enjoy. I think that the sound works very well for it. I think the sound's really interesting. And people seem to like this a lot more than I do. Mm-hmm. I still think it's good. I still would recommend it to quite a few people, but I could not get through this that well. Number 33 is The Perfect Neighbour, which is my prediction for Best Documentary Feature. This is about the Stand Your Ground law, which is a point of controversy in a lot of US states, and particularly during a case in which a woman was murdered by her neighbour after an ongoing dispute. This is shot basically using almost entirely body cam footage, so like the police cameras that they wear on their chests, and it's quite a unique touch for the documentary. I found that aspect of it really interesting, and it's a well presented story even in spite of the fact that it's just off of these body cams. My issue is that whilst it has something to say about the Stand Your Ground laws, it doesn't focus on it particularly much, and it's more about setting up why this situation occurred at all. I mean, it's horrible that the situation happened, and the woman who actually committed the murder was a horrific person. I would really recommend this one. It's on Netflix as well, so it's It's the front runner for this one, so I think it's going to win it in the end.
Yeah.
32 is Cutting Through Rocks, which is nominated for Best Documentary Feature as well. This is about this documents the mayorship of Sarah Shaverdi, I think it's how you say. I'm not entirely sure. She's the first female mayor in her region of Iran after she won by a landslide. This won't be the last time which we mention Iran on this. Obviously not mentioning stuff that's happened recently because this was filmed. These all stuff happened before. And it's more about its oppressive culture and the way it's particularly in this documentary and how it puts down women, and that's what this focuses a lot on. And I found that all really interesting in how when she comes to power as the mayor, she really tries to sort of embolden the women in her village and try and make things, just village life better. And by the end, you see her get forced out due to the men in the towns, in the villages, just influence over several factions like the law and the police and all this sort of stuff. And it's really horrible because she's so good at running this town, and it's just horrendous circumstances for her. So number 31 is The Ugly Stepsister, which is nominated for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. This is essentially the Cinderella story, told from the perspective of one of the ugly stepsisters, and it's sort of telling more of a tale about female beauty standards and like the pressures we again force upon women. A slightly strange nod for makeup, in my opinion, but it doesn't mean I wasn't impressed. But it meant like I wasn't like it wasn't as over the top, not over the top, but like as well executed as some of the other ones. I think it's still great. And I really appreciate this nominee just in general. It meant I get to watch this film, and it's a good film. I think the way that it tackles the issues about beauty standards very interestingly, especially in this sort of fantastical medieval setting. And I think it's a really interesting way of displaying it. It's not quite the substance, but it's a very solid film in my opinion. Number 30 is The Girl Who Cried Pearls, which is nominated for Best Animated Short. And there's it's sort of like a fairy tale fable about a boy who sells pearls, which come from his neighbour's tears when she cries at night. And the animation here, it's so good. It's not the best in this category, but it's really cool. Like it's like gritty stop motion, sort of rough cut. It looks amazing, and it does really well to communicate sort of the dirtiness and conditions of the boy's situation in I think it's Paris, it said him. The tale that it actually tells is really well told and makes it like a great little piece of moral storytelling. I think it's really good. Yeah. Number 29, finally, he can talk again, is regrettably Blue Moon. Number 29.
What's this about Blue Moon?
Which is nominated for Best Actor for Ethan Hawke and Best Original Screenplay for Roger Caplow.
Much deserved. Much deserved.
And this is about Lorenz Hart, once legendary storyteller, songwriter is what I was supposed to write there. Now fallen on hard times as his old partner finds great success in his new musical, Oklahoma!
Never heard of it.
And I was a bit disappointed by this.
I loved it.
I know
I thought it was really, really good, really moving. I just love these great character studies where literally nothing happens for like 90 minutes and you just get to follow these characters around and you just cringe so much at Lorenz Hart as he just goes down, down, down.
Yeah.
Especially good considering you know at the start what's going to happen to him.
It starts off with his death.
Well, spoiler.
Okay, come on.
Well, it's set in 1942. I don't think he's still alive.
Still alive, is he?
No, he's kicking around. He's around
somewhere. Oh, was that him outside? No.
Just bursting.
In any case, like I said, I'm a bit disappointed. Ethan Hawke is really great.
Yeah, I want him for the Oscar. He won't get it, but I want him.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't predicted either of these categories. It's just the aesthetic of it. I think it's a bit too polished and a bit too clean. I think it could have been dirty and grimy, and it feels just slightly off to me, and I can't quite pinpoint what it is. It didn't fully click for me. I didn't like how Lorenz Hart invented Stuart Little. That was weird. That's not really a spoiler, though.
Did he invent Stuart? It's been ages since I've seen the film.
Yeah, there's a bit where he's talking to the writer of Stuart Little, and he gives him the idea for Stuart Little.
That's not true, though, is it?
No, obviously it's not true.
It's not true.
The screenplay is pretty great. I will definitely give it that. And Ethan Hawke does carry his weight, but neither of them are anywhere near my.
I think that it was more than relying on Nouvelle Vague.
I think he was.
I think he was trying to push everything into that.
Yeah, and this one's been nominated for 2, and that's been nominated for none. But that hasn't done a full
Womp
release yet. Yeah, that's enough of that film for now.
Enough of that.
Number 28 is The Alabama Solution, which is nominated for Best Documentary Feature. And, blimey, this one was about state overcrowding, corruption, and horrific conditions in which prisoners live in American prisons. Again, another daunting one. This is shot using a lot of newsreels, but primarily secretly recorded videos from these prisoners and like a lot of audio clips documenting how they actually have to live inside of these things. And the worst part about them is that they have these huge sentences for crimes which just are so minor and petty, and they have to be just experiencing all these conditions and stuff in spite of such misdemeanors. It's awful seeing the way this goes down in the end, and it's just harrowing. Very important. This one is on Now TV. I'm fairly sure if you want to check this out. That's all I really have to say on it. It's just pretty daunting. Number 27 is Elio, which we
Elio
just talked about for the Pixar ranking. This is nominated for Best Animated Picture, of course. And this is about a young boy who really wants to be abducted by aliens after the death of his parents. This is obviously the obligatory Pixar nominee. But I have a soft spot for this one. I mean, we discussed this slightly during the Pixar ones. And yeah, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. The animation is genuinely my favourite out of any Pixar film, which you disagree with, of course.
No, I think it's Toy Story 4. I think it's Toy Story 4 all the way.
But yeah, that was 2019. This is 2026.
That was 2019. That was 2020. Actually, it was 2025. It was released. So it's just man. It's just a nothing burger with a side of nothing.
I think the story is really sweet and touching, and I just really like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of fun. Obviously, this is not my pick for the category, so don't be worried about that. It's just fine. It's a good film. It's just a good film.
Yeah.
Number 26 is Song Sung Blue, which is...
I'm gutted I haven't seen it. It looks so up my street. And
I thought it was really good. Clearly,
I think we should have put this on at the WSC. Better than Christie. Would have done
Definitely better than Christie.
They would have got more than 17 people.
In any case, this was nominated for Best Actress for Kate Hudson. This is her second nomination, or maybe third?
Yes, second. This came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. Like,
nobody was predicting it.
The thing is, it was one of those ones that before it came out, people were like, oh, this could be one of the ones that drums up some awards hype. And then it came out and it sort of just fell under the radar, and then it just came back swinging with this nomination. And it's nice that it did get something in the end, because they do, both Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman do put in a lot to the performance.
Yeah.
But I should say what this is about, obviously. This is about the duo Lightning and Thunder, who were a Neil Diamond cover band in the 90s. They opened for Pearl Jam. They had a lot of really interesting stuff happen to them. And if this film hadn't been made, I wouldn't quite believe some of the stuff that I would read about. I think it's really fun. Like I say, they're both great in their roles. Hudson, I mean, I don't think she particularly deserves the nominee, especially when Emma Victor was right there. But, you know, she is more than serviceable. I'm glad that she's got a nomination. I think it's...
Yeah. God awful trailer, though.
The trailer's so...
The moment I saw the trailer, when I went to go watch my ICP, I went to Tom's room and I was like, Tom, have you seen this? I just showed him this god awful trailer. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, top half now. We're halfway through.
Wow, we're halfway through. Oh, halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer.
Okay, 25.
Woo.
It's Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
At number 20 for that low?
Yeah. This is nominated for Best Picture, Best Supporting Actor for Jacob Elordi, Best Directing for Guillermo del Toro, Best Score for Alexandre Desplat, Best Sound, Best Production Design, Best Cinematography, and is my prediction for Best Makeup and Hairstyling and Best Costume Design.
I mean, it looks pretty.
It looks very pretty. I think
It's very pretty.
the Netflix of it really dampens the cinematography, which is why I could go, ugh, when that got nominated.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of our nominations for this.
Is Jacob Elordi going to be there tonight? Do you think? Do you think he's going to be there just in case he wins?
I've got no idea. He's probably watching Euphoria.
Yeah, he's probably catching up.
Yeah, I still think this is good, but my issue with it, and the reason it is slightly lower down this list, is that it just does not stay with you afterwards.
No.
Like, honestly, The Bride might have stuck with me more, which is kind of crazy to think about. If
The
only
Bride!
if only for that one dance scene, that pretty much.
Gutted we can't talk about it.
I know. In any case, I think Elordi is actually really great as the creature. I think
He is really good in The Creature.
I think he deserves his nomination.
Yeah. It was going to be played by Andrew Garfield, but I don't see that.
It really couldn't have been. It had to be Elordi, and he did really
Yeah.
well. I don't think Oscar Isaac was particularly as bad as people say. It's pretty sizable, and it does manage to hold up against other adaptations of this book, I think. Number 24 is The Secret Agent, which I think is slightly lower than some people might rank it. This is nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor for Wagamora, Best International Picture, and Best Casting. And this tells the story of a man named Marcelo who returns to the city of Recife, I think it's called, after a mysterious past. And I'm really glad this is nominated for this stuff. I think it's a really important film for Brazil and just like the people who made this. And it has a lot of stuff to say about corruption and like the schemes that the government sort of put against people who try and speak out against this sort of corruption. But as interesting as that does sound, it's also 3 hours. And it does drag. It's very much a slow burn, but it's not one that particularly goes anywhere with the burn, I don't think.
This is great promotion for our first show of term 3.
I think it's still good. I think it's still very good.
Free for members, do show up. It's going to be free for members.
Yeah. And I really did care about the 1977 plot. And there's 2 plot lines. There's one with Monday, one 1997. No, 1977 even. And I kind of wish it had a slightly better ending in the 1977 one, because that was the one I was more interested in. It's really good, but I don't think it's like the best of the best. Number 23 is Arco, which is nominated for Best Animated Picture. And this is about a young boy who accidentally time travels away from his own time and is unable to get back without the help of a new friend, which he makes. And I think this is fairly good. Like, I watched the English dub for this, and I think it's fine. I don't think it does anything particularly bad, but I kind of do wish I watched it in the original French, which is saying that wasn't available to me.
You don't get Andy Samberg.
No, exactly.
There's no Andy Samberg in the French version.
Well, he does a fine job, I'll say. The animation backgrounds are especially stunning. I don't think the character designs do too much for me, but the backgrounds and everything looks like out of a comic book. It looks incredible. It definitely deserves nomination, especially from the way that Portman has pushed it, because she's done a lot for this film. And I'm quite interested in the way it does time travel, because it doesn't do like from the future back to our time, it does from the future to further in our future.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite interesting. In any case, I think the core relationship's pretty cute, but that's all I really have to say about it.
I'm glad they're putting it on while we're gone. Because I would have really liked to go and watch it, but
It is a shame.
so it'll be on digital before.
Yeah, it'll be
Too
fine.
long.
It'll be on Mubi.
It'll be on Mubi. Do
Number
you think
20
they'll have Andy Samberg on Mubi?
Hopefully. Number 22 is a film I don't know if many people have heard of. It's K-pop Demon Hunters.
I haven't heard of it.
And this is both my prediction for both Best Animated Picture and Best Song for Golden. I don't think it deserves either of these.
No, it don't. Well, Golden maybe. Golden's a decent. Doesn't deserve best
Golden's
animated.
fine. This has been everywhere, but
Yeah,
again,
Golden especially has been everywhere.
yeah. In case you haven't heard of it, it's about a K-pop trio who keep the human world separated from the demon world. And whilst it's potentially the best style of 3D animation out of any 3D film from this year, it's just kind of fine.
It's fine.
It's really
nothing.
worn off for me from the first time I've seen it. Even from the trailers, when I saw the trailers before it was a big thing.
I didn't see anything. I came into it, I think, I came into this very late because everyone was going on about it. So I was like, I'll give it a watch.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fine. It's
I
not
mean,
really doing anything for me.
I think it's good, and I don't know if it's quite best animated picture winner worthy, especially because there's one which I prefer. But we can't even talk about that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll talk about that more when we get to my actual pick for this
Hell
category.
yeah.
Number 21 is Zootropolis 2.
Woo!
Which is another nominee for Best Animated Picture. This is the third one in a row I realised I put. This follows Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde on a new case as they uncover a corruption on how the regions of the city were founded. The animation, the visual language in this is so good.
It's so good. It's also really, really funny, and I really, really like it. And I would wish that two people who will go nameless will stop making fun of us for going to go watch this at 8 o'clock in the morning.
In 3D.
In 3D. Desperate times call for desperate measures. We were very busy that day. We had no other chance.
I don't think it deserves to win, but it's still very good.
No, I think it does. It's got Andy Samberg.
Okay, well, I've got one higher than this, obviously. Number 20
I don't know why I started going on about Andy Samberg.
Yeah, he's in 2 of the Best Animated Picture nominees this year.
Because he's amazing.
Number 20, Sentimental Value, which is nominated for Best Picture, Best Actress for Renate Reinsve, Best Supporting Actress for both Elle Fanning and Inga Ibsdotter-Elias, Best Director for
Joachim Trier.
Joachim Trier, Best Original Screenplay for Eskil Vogt and Joachim Trier, and Best Editing. I can't do it, man. And it's my choice and prediction for Best Supporting Actor for Stellan Skarsgård, and my prediction for International Feature. I've changed my mind. I had my opinion for my prediction of Best Supporting Actor differently to this beforehand, but given everything that's happened recently and like the fact that Stellan has been winning the awards, I think he's going to get it. Plus, he's just awesome in this. Are you going to say something? Because you lived in... No? Okay.
I know you're wrong, because there's a better supporting performance.
Well, we'll get to that later, won't we?
You like black girls.
All right. So yeah, this is about an old director looking to make one more film, and his attempts to reconnect with his daughters through this process. And I mean, especially Hashir. I know Hashir likes this one quite a lot.
Hi, Hashir. I don't know if you're listening. Hi.
Neither do I. But I know people like this a lot more than I do. And I think that's fine. This is at the top of like the 7 out of 10s, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's still really good, but it didn't win me over personally, which is fine.
We also watched this in a double bill with the Lego Movie.
That's true. The Lego Movie is way better. Okay, number 19 is All the Empty Rooms, which is my prediction for Best Documentary Short. And this compiles the last 3 families that reporter Steve Hartman visited for a project where he takes pictures of rooms whose children have died in school shootings. This is obviously a very harrowing film. And this project that Steve compiles is a really important one, I think. Sort of raising awareness of school shootings and not just attacks, but the loss that they bring to their parents. And it's really, really good. And I think it's really important to talk about. 18 is The Devil is Busy, which is my pick for Best Documentary Short. And this is a day in the workings of an abortion clinic in Atlanta. America has obviously tightened its laws on abortions in the last decade, and it's making it harder to find a clinic that can perform one, especially in the time that it needs to be performed.
Yeah.
And it's now very, very short into the pregnancy. So I think this one, for example, could only do it like 6 weeks in, which is ridiculously short.
Jesus Christ.
Obviously, I'm not going to linger on it too much.
The world we live in, The world we live in.
The world we live in, man. I was quite angry after hearing about all this. So it shows people coming from all over the country and doing this in spite of protesters who are just there every day. It's a horrific situation. It's definitely it's really interesting stuff about religion as well, I think. Yeah. And it's definitely my pick for the category. Yeah. Okay. Back into something slightly lighter is number 17, which is The Smashing Machine. Which is...
I'm sorry, The Smashing Machine over Zootropolis 2. What's going on here?
I know. This is my pick. It's just my pick over that one.
You're wrong. Wrong. Should we chop this to number 1?
Yeah. This is
I'm Judy
nominated.
Hopps, number 69. That's me.
This is nominated for Best Makeup and Hairstyling, and not The Rock. He wouldn't have made it in even if the weaker entry, only The Hulk, had been cut out. It's almost blasphemous to have this one up the side. So this is the story of UFC fighter Mark Kerr and his marathon and professional struggles through him competing in championships. Yes, Isaac?
No fighting.
No fighting.
No fighting.
No fighting.
No fighting.
Yeah, I've literally written here. I really enjoyed it when I saw it at the WSC, quoting literally all of the trailer lines of Film Bro, Joe and Isaac. The Rock's performance is great, but he's up against so many.
He's up against so many good... Maybe he'll get it with the Scorsese film. Maybe he'll get it with the Scorsese film.
Maybe, hopefully. Well, I don't know about hopefully, but still. Yeah. And obviously just slightly weaker than Benny's Brothers film this year, which we will talk about later.
We will talk about that later.
Number 16 is another sort of harrowing one, unfortunately.
Oh, God. Is it the one I think it is?
No, it's not. This is Mr. Nobody Against Putin, which is it's my pick for Best Documentary Feature. And this documents the start of the Ukrainian war as a school teacher in Russia films the propaganda that children and just the country as a whole is being fed. I think it's really interesting, sort of displaying how unfair the system is to people who don't believe these lies. And there's some really powerful stuff in this documentary.
I don't have a doubt that there's powerful stuff here.
Yeah.
It's just...
This won the BAFTA, and I'm not shocked. I don't think it's my prediction for this category. I think that is the Perfect Neighbour. Yeah. But this is still definitely my pick. Number 15 is Jane Austen's period drama, which you have seen.
Yeah, thank you. An actual fun film, please.
The next couple are actually quite fun, to be fair.
Yeah.
This is my pick for best short film. It's not going to win.
It's my pick for best short film. Definitely not because it's the only one I watched. Definitely not. No.
And I don't really want to spoil too much about this one because it's
you got to watch it to find out.
Yeah, you got to go in blind to this one, in my opinion, because that's the way I went in. That's the way I made him go in. And I just found it really funny. Yeah. And really it's just really fun. It's a really fun.
I hope it wins. I
really hope it does. I don't think it's gonna. But
because they're elitist, they got no taste.
This is just go into it blind. It's free on YouTube, as is most of the best short films. So yeah, going for that. Okay, so number 14 is Little Amelie, or The Character of Rain, which is my pick for best animated picture. This is about a little girl who thinks she's God, and is a very sweet upbringing through his belief. It's not really a coming of age because I think she goes from being 2 to being 3 during this. But if there was an Oscar for best color, then this really would win it. Are you just reading through these now? Huh? You look so locked down. It's so vibrant for life, and it's an absolute delight. It was really nice to see on the big screen as well. And it's so cozy and something just to snuggle up with. However, it's not the best animated film of this year, but you know.
No. It's not nominated. Get over it.
Okay.
Get over it, Jesus Christ. That'll be the good thing about tomorrow. You'll stop going on about Chainsaw Man didn't get nominated.
Oh, you said it, not me.
Oh, shut up.
Number 13 is Begonia.
What? Begonia?
Begonia.
That got nominated?
Yeah, I thought you knew.
No, I had no idea. I had no idea Begonia got nominated. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Begonia, which is nominated for Best Picture, Best Actress for Emma Stone, Best Adapted Screenplay for Will Tracy, and Best Score for...
Jerskin Fendrix?
It looks like Jerking Fendrix. Jerskin Fendrix, and this is about a company CEO who's kidnapped by 2 men who believes she's an alien.
Yeah.
My question is, where is Jesse Plemons?
Can you not read
absolutely the goat of this film, delivering what's almost definitely his best performance to date. Sigh. Oh well. This remains in my mind a great film, even in spite of the rewatch, convincing me against that ever so slightly. I will forever defend the ending because it's great. Tom, those are my thoughts. You got anything you want to add?
No. That's the one time you were being allowed to do this.
I'm really good at this.
I know.
It's the best, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's so fun. It is. Come on. Come on.
Okay, number 12 is F1.
Woo!
Oh, okay. Which is nominated for Best Picture. There's a little
Yes.
frowny face next to that.
No.
Best Editing,
Woo.
Best Visual Effects, and there's my
Yes.
prediction for Best Sound.
Yeah, it's going to get best
It's
sound.
definitely going to get Best Sound. This is about Sonny Hayes, who comes out of retirement to race for Apex GP in the next Formula One season, and to hopefully redeem their current leading streak and keep the team in the cup. This is obviously a very controversial film around this time because people do not seem to like it.
I love it.
I think it's really good. It's not as good as this little ditty up here.
No.
But actually, I wrote that down here. So yeah,
I prefer Ford versus Ferrari.
It's a hell of a good racing film though, and I don't think it deserves to be Best Picture really, but
No.
you know, it's just a lot of fun.
Blue Moon.
Blue
Blue
Moon.
Moon, or it was just an accident. I haven't seen it. It was just an accident, but I think I could have got it.
That should have gone. Yeah.
That could have gotten the nomination.
Number 11 is Weapons,
Woo!
which is my pick and prediction at this point for Amy Madigan for Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah, it's going to go to her.
Because
It's going to go to her.
it's really between her and Wimley Saku.
Yeah, I don't
But-
think Taylor Taylor's got it.
She isn't well enough recently, and Madigan's taken 2 of the big 4 which has come so far. In any case, this is about a small town mystery where 17 children mysteriously vanish at 2:17 a.m. one night. And when I tell you I was obsessed with this marketing, I was literally just enraptured. It's one of the best marketing campaigns ever. And like everything building up to it was fantastic, and just seeing it was not a letdown to that as well. It's like you truly get just engrossed in it, and it's so cool just being a full-out horror. I'm so glad we got so many horror films this year nominated.
Yeah.
There's a good couple.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
And yeah, Madigan's Gladys is so iconic, and it's so cool that she's nominated for it. She's such a menacing, light-hearted
she's
presence,
So good. She's so good.
and it really puts as one of the best horror villains of the decade. Weirdly enough, rivaling with 2 Jack O'Connells.
I'd say only one Jack O'Connell. I don't think Remick. I think Remick's good, but he's not. He's nowhere near Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal.
He's not Sir John. Yeah,
Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal.
That is his better performance, to be fair.
Yeah.
In any case, aside from the weird segmental structure of it, which I'm not a huge fan of,
I quite vibed with it.
yeah, well, lots of people seem to, and I think it'd have easily been nominated for more than it was. But as long as Madigan gets her Oscar, I'm more than happy. Number 10 is Hamlet, breaking into the top 10 now, finally getting there. This is nominated for Best Picture, Best Director for Chloe Zhao, Best Adapted Screenplay for Chloe Zhao and Maggie O'Farrell, Best Score for Max Richter. Richter? Well, Richter.
Richter?
Ooh, could be Richter.
I think it's Richter.
Yeah. Best Casting, Best Production Design, and Best Costume Design. And this is my pick and prediction for Best Actress for Jessie Buckley.
Yeah, she's got it in the bag.
There's no chance she's not got
no
this.
chance.
It was really close between who my pick was for Best Actress.
Yeah.
But it just does edge her out of here. This tells a fictional portion of the life of William Shakespeare, and here his wife Agnes, not her real name, and the son they lose. Not a spoiler to say that. I knew that going in.
Yeah, everyone knew that going in.
And Buckley, I mean, she is absolutely phenomenal. We both thought this.
She's alright. I mean,
She's okay.
she's not as good as she is in The Bride, but
Yeah, but you know, her performance just breaks the hearts of anybody who watches this. And like, I mean, she's far and away the winner in this category. It's not even a shock if she wins at this point. And the rest of the film ain't bad either.
no.
I think the score is really good. I've listened to a certain portion of it recently, and as much as I couldn't care less about On the Nature of Daylight at this point, it's so overused.
Yeah.
It's still great. Mescal is also fantastic. Should probably have been nominated for Best Supporting.
Yeah, he should have been.
But there's a lot of great nominees this year. And the script is pretty tight. It's really well adapted, and
It's pretty tight.
it's pretty tight. It's a pretty
tight,
tight
man. It's
script.
tight.
And yeah, the era it's set in is built near flawlessly. It's really good, and the ending is fantastic as well.
The ending is fantastic.
Even in
as well.
spite of On the Nature of Daylight.
Do you want to know what I've realised while recording this?
What?
We are literally the Christian Bale and Jessie Buckley meme. Because you're going on. I'm just sat here like, yep, yep,
Yep. That's yes. Unfortunately, we have to mellow it back down again because
Oh, God.
number 9 is the most harrowing, probably one of the most harrowing films I've ever seen in my life. This is The Voice of Him Rajab, which is nominated for Best International Picture only. And this is about the efforts that a group of emergency call centre volunteers undergo in order to save a little girl trapped that's under fire in Gaza. And this broke me. This really, this is devastating. I literally could not move after it finished. I don't really want to go too much more into it because it's absolutely horrific. And yeah, it's really good though. I would definitely recommend seeing it. It's super important. Number 8 is If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, which is nominated for Best Actress for Rose Byrne, and is about a mother who is juggling what feels like 500 things. It's a lot of stuff, so it's about like her sort of juggling the illness of her child, her house which has been flooded, just a whole bunch of stuff. And it's a real shame that she has to rival Jessie Buckley this year because she is also fantastic. It was between Byrne and Buckley. I was keeping going back and forth, and I decided on going for Buckley in the end because I think, whilst she's obviously the louder performance, and Byrne's a bit more subdued.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, you haven't seen this, no?
No, I don't. No.
No, it's super stressful.
Yeah, no.
And I mean, the way that Byrne.
I only watched Thomas.
This.
I only watched Thomas and the Magic Railroad, man. I only watched that. Light-hearted movies, man. Light-hearted movies.
Hence why you weren't present for any of like the hidden reserves or anything.
Yes. I was too busy. I was watching Thomas and the Magic Railroad in my room.
Yeah. Mary Bronstein especially is super snubbed for a nomination for directing. She is fantastic in this, making this. She's also in it, I should say. She plays a doctor at one point, which is quite fun.
So does James Cameron in Avatar.
Yeah.
It's all connected, dude. It's all connected.
But she does this so well. Just creating such an uncomfortable tone that literally my skin was just crawling at points. And Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
The host of this year's Oscars. Obviously best known for his role as Smarty Pants in Toy Story 4.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Mr. Smarty Pants in Toy Story 4.
I think it's just Smarty. I think it's just Smarty Pants.
In any case, he acts, which is really cool, and it's actually really good.
Yeah, because he's a really good. He can actually act. Did you not see his amazing performance in the Lego Batman movie?
No, that's a good point. He plays
as the Riddler.
Yeah.
He has like 3 lines.
Yeah.
He'll make a joke about it tomorrow. He'll make a joke about it.
He will. He's got bias.
Yeah.
Even though it's not nominated for any of the big awards, other than Best Actress, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6 and 7, a tough one.
Oh no, you.
I didn't mean to do that. Genuinely, it just happens to us. No, come on.
You get one warning.
Okay. Next time something like that happens, you're going to walk out.
Yes.
Okay.
Next time something like that happens, I'm walking out.
Okay.
I'm done, man. I'm done.
So these two, I have a really tough time ordering these because they're both in the same category, and I'll get into more why it was specifically my thing. So this is number 7 is Retirement Plan, which is nominated for Best Animated Short, and it's about a man sort of reflecting on what he'll do when he retires. And this is just awesome. It's 7 minutes. It's basically a visual poem, and it's voice acted by Donald Gleason as this man who's sort of considering what he's going to do when he eventually retires. And it's so funny and poignant, and the soundtrack is really good. It's 7 minutes. It's like a minimalist style, and it's so good. Like, if you haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus, just absolutely free, or on the Animation Showcase website, whatever. Really good stuff. And I just had so hard of a time because I think, in a way, it's almost better than number 6, but number 6 is almost more important and just different completely. So number 6, this is Butterfly, which is my pick and prediction for Best Animated Short. And this is based on the life of Alfred what's his name? Nakash, I think. Who was a Jewish North African swimmer, and it's about his experience during World War II. Again, this is super short, 15 minutes, but it tells this guy's life just so completely and totally, and it's devastatingly beautiful. The animation is basically just like a living, breathing oil painting, and it is... it's stunning. You can literally take any frame of this, and it's amazing. Just watch these 2 short films. That's all I want. I just want people to watch these short films, basically. I'm not looking at anyone in particular. Not let alone my co-host, who is previously looking at Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
No, I
on
wasn't. There's no
Wikipedia.
proof that I was looking at the Thomas and the Magic Railroad Wikipedia page. No proof. No proof.
Number 5, top 5, is...
Woo! We made it, guys. We made it. We made it. Can we get this done so I can get the flip out of here?
I can nearly release him now.
I've been held captive.
Number 5 is It Was Just an Accident, which is my pick for both International Picture and Best Original Screenplay for Jafar Panahi, which is, obviously it's not going to win that, but it is my pick for it, even though it's not the best film I've seen with the screen. Whatever. This is about a man who thinks he recognises his old jailer from the sound of his squeaky prosthetic leg, and tries to figure out if it's actually who he thinks it is. And Jafar Panahi is an absolute legend, making and releasing this film in a complete opposition to his government, essentially saying that he can't do it, like not greenlighting this or anything. It's impeccably written, hence my pick for the category, and it's directed as well, just absolutely stunningly. There are these like long tracking shots in the desert, which are gorgeous. I'm surprised it wasn't nominated for anything more than it was, to be honest. Terrifically acted as well. Like, the acting is amazing, and the ending, I'm never going to get over the ending. It's so good. You need to watch this.
Yeah, I will watch it at some point.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not soon.
Probably not soon. Soon-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
In any case, what?
Alec
Oh
Baldwin
my
is
god,
Mr.
bro.
Conductor,
My... Yeah,
Alec
that's my
Baldwin-
last straw.
Alec Baldwin is Mr. Conductor, the conductor of... What's this? No, you can edit this better.
Okay.
Literally any part I told, you can just edit it out. I don't care. I can, as long as I get one Thomas and the Magic Railroad
Yeah,
mention.
you'll probably still be in there.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Number 4 is Train Dreams, which is nominated for Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, for Clint Bentley and Greg Quidar. Quidar or Quidar? Best Song for Train Dreams. Wonder where you got that name from. And it's my pick and prediction. I'm boldly predicting this will win for Best Cinematography.
Okay.
And this tells the life of a logger in the world that rapidly changes around him. And I really love how calm, like, meditative it is. It's so, it just chills with the character, and then stuff happens, and that's really good as well. I feel like I'm not saying too much deep about this film. In any case, the cinematography is really what you got to talk about here, because it is stunning. Every shot is perfectly composed and put together. They all look gorgeous. If it doesn't win, I will actually have to kill the Academy. every one of them.
It's a tad hyper. Oh, what is this? Chase Infinite. Ah, you've spelt that wrong.
Have I?
Yeah, it's with an I, mate.
Oh man, I did.
Oh my god.
My bad.
Tut 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 tut.
Okay, if you couldn't guess from the Chase Infinity nod,
Tut tut tut.
Number 3 is OBAA,
Woo!
which stands for One Battle After Another, for getting
I'm
initiated.
not gay, if that's what you're insinuating.
It was. And this is nominated for Best Actor for Leonardo DiCaprio, Best Supporting Actress for Tiana Taylor, Best Supporting Actor for Benicio del Toro and Sean Penn, Best Score for Johnny Greenwood, Best Casting, Best Sound,
Yep.
Best Production Design, Best Cinematography and Best Editing, and it is my prediction for Best Picture,
Yep.
Best Director for Paul Thomas Anderson,
Yep.
and it's both my pick and prediction for Best Adapted Screenplay.
Yep,
for Paul
I think
Thomas
he's gonna walk it tomorrow. He's gonna absolutely walk it.
Well, we'll get to Sinners, and there's a lot of stuff this is nominated for.
No,
Obviously.
Sinners is old, man. That was April.
That's the next
It's
thing.
old.
That's the next section.
Oh.
Spoilers. And this is the turbulent story of a retired revolutionary and his attempt to rescue his daughter when his group's old rivalry surfaces. It was obviously Sean Penn. He was basically my other pick for best supporting actor, as in like the prediction. Obviously, I prefer Skarsgård, but I don't think
man, he's so good. He makes the film.
he is.
He makes the film. It's
He's
so
really good.
good because he's in it. Benicio del Toro is also really good.
Yeah, he's not going to take it though. He's nowhere near them. He's nowhere near that.
I've had a few what?
Few small beers.
A few small beers.
Everything that people have said about it's true. It's so good. It's so well written. It's so well directed.
It's so good. I think it's not his best. His best is still There Will Be Blood for me. Magnolia's still up there as well. Magnolia's amazing.
Magnolia is probably my favourite at this point.
It's so good.
In any case, it is a long-deserved Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping. It's my prediction, obviously. So
They were saying that for Licorice Pizza though. They were saying he won everything for Licorice Pizza, and then it got to the Oscars, and I can't remember who won. Oh my god!
You have to look it up.
Yeah, I will.
Number 2 is Sinners, which is nominated for Best Picture,
Woo.
Best Actor for Michael B. Jordan,
What?
Best Supporting Actress for Wunmi Masaku, Best Supporting Actor for Delroy Lindo,
No.
Best Director for Ryan Coogler,
What?
Best Cinematography,
Oh my god!
Best Makeup and Hairstyling,
Oh my!
Best Editing. This is the longest one. This is the one you choose to do it for. Best Editing,
Holy moly!
Best Visual Effects,
Crikey!
and it's my prediction for Best Song. It's my pick for Best Song for I Lie to You. Even
My god!
Best Sound as well.
Jesus!
Best Costume Design.
Holy moly!
And it's my prediction for Best Original Screenplay, Best Casting, Best Production Design, and is my pick and prediction, oh my god, for Best Score for Love and Granted.
Oh my lordy!
That's absolute... No, that's the wrong film. I'm Maya Lordy. Wrong film, buddy. Yeah, 16 nominations, the most ever in Oscars history, and it's a vampire film about Duke Joy's opening night, written by 2 identical twin brothers. Woo! I mean, who knows? This is a crazy good film. No, Elodie.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Oh my days, dude.
I didn't get. Sorry, I'm thick. I'm just thick.
This film is truly something, though. I gave it 5 stars when I first saw it, and it
Yeah.
remains that.
It's so good. I love it.
Impeccably written. The score is so good. At least that one's for sure locked in. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? The fabled Sinisphere might happen,
Yeah.
and that would be truly incredible. I mean, if we took Best Picture, it would be the first horror to do so since Silence of the Lambs. I'm not sure on the year. I think that's correct.
No.
No, what's the year? 1994?
1991.
991. Flip.
1995 was Braveheart.
Calm down.
I'm just saying.
I know. I did ask you to correct me.
Yeah,
And
it's 1991.
yeah, but
Yeah, you got it.
it slaps so hard, man, and it's so
Yeah.
good.
Also, last film to win the Big Five.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, of course it was.
Yeah, last film to win the Big Five.
Wow. In any case, number 1. Finally got it here. I mean, doesn't need the drama. Everyone knows what it is.
It's my supreme.
Yeah, it's my Supreme.
Oh my god.
And not his pick, obviously. This is my list. I've seen them all. I can rank them however I want.
I probably would have gone one bad after another.
I know you would have. In any case, number 1, Marty Supreme, which is nominated for Best Original Screenplay for Ronald Bronston and Josh Safdie, Best Cinematography and Best Costume Design, and is my pick for Best Picture, Best Director for Josh Safdie, Best Production Design, Best Casting, and is my pick and prediction for Best Actor for Timothée Chalamet, and even in spite of everything he said, and for Best Editing. And this is about Marty Mouser, a table tennis player who, in search of greatness, has to overcome many obstacles that stand in his way.
Do you know what would be so good they did tomorrow?
What?
They just, Conan O'Brien just did a full ballet bit.
Oh
Just like a
my
10-minute long
days.
ballet
That
sequence.
would be really funny.
I think it's a bit too late for him to do that. I think he's
Yeah.
had this stuff written for ages.
Probably.
Yeah.
In any case, this is about... That's what it's about. And this side because it's truly my
Yeah.
favourite film that's actually nominated this year.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Don't.
who would have thought that this... I haven't said anything. Who would have thought that a film which starts with sperm hitting an egg would be nominated for Best Picture? Truly awesome stuff, man.
Truly awesome, man.
It's insanely stressful, endlessly exhilarating, and just a flat masterpiece. Even if my co-host does disagree about
It's
the specific one.
fine. It's absolutely fine. It's nothing more than that. It's fine.
Yeah, I just love it, man. I just love it.
It's fine.
Yeah, and that's my ranking of all the Oscar-nominated films.
Woo.
So,
Can I go now?
not quite.
What do you mean? You said that was all the films.
Yeah, this is all the films.
You told me you
No,
was going to do the 50 films and then I could go.
Yeah, all the 50 nominated films.
What do you mean all the... Oh, for God's...
So, number 0 is Chainsaw Man, the movie Resurrect, which is my pick and prediction for Best Picture, Best Actor for Kikunosuke Toya,
No, it isn't. It isn't. It's not nominated.
Best Actress
No,
for
stop.
Reina Uedo, Best Supporting Actress
No.
for Tamori
Oh my God. Keep still
Kusunoki,
going.
Best Supporting Actor for Shogo
No.
Sakata, Best Director for Tatsuya Yoshihara, Best Adapted
Why-
Screenplay for
why is he
Hiroshi
still
Seiko,
going?
Best International Picture, Best Animated
No.
Picture, Best Original Score for Kensuke Yoshio, Best Original Song for Iris Out, Best Casting, Best Sound, Best Production Design, Best Cinematography, and Best Visual Effects.
I actually hate you.
17 nominations
No,
sweep coming,
no,
folks.
no, I'm
Stay
gone.
tuned.
I'm gone.
Well, he left his stuff in here, so that's his loss. In any case, yeah, I'll just get rid of him. So thank you for tuning into this. This is just a long ramble of me talking about the films which I really like this year. Lot of great stuff. Just a really good year for the Oscars, really. Check out as many of these as you want to. Obviously, a bit late before the Oscars now, but just thought throw out picks and predictions stuff before the ceremony comes out. So thank you, everyone who stuck around to listen, and I guess we'll see you next time. Bye.
All I said to you was, don't bring up Chainsaw Man. Don't
I'm
bring
sorry.
up Chainsaw Man. Don't bring up... No, why did you bring it up? I told you the one way you were going to do this special is if you did not bring it up that film.
Because it's the best.
No.
It's the best.
No, it's not.
It
just isn't.
It's just been best animated picture, dude.
It isn't.
Let's say they did take a
It isn't. I said I would bring up 20 years later.
Academy.
No.